Today, I'm going to show you the 3 most obvious signs a woman gives when the spark of desire has ignited within her. Be sure to stay until the 3rd one, because it's the sign that almost always goes unnoticed, but that most men fail to detect in time. Before we get into these signs, there's something important you need to understand. If you've ever let moments like this slip by, it wasn't because you're slow, insecure, or lack attractiveness. The real reason is that no one taught you how to interpret the language of female desire, and that language is very different from the male language. A man feels desire and acts directly. A woman, on the other hand, feels desire and begins to explore. She sets the stage. She opens doors, but rarely walks through them alone. Observe whether you decide to accompany her. Evolutionary psychology explains it clearly. For thousands of years, women needed certainty before surrendering themselves, not because they were overly selective, but for survival. That instinct remains deeply rooted in the female subconscious today. When a woman expresses desire, she doesn't do it overtly, but subtly. And these 3 signs are precisely those whispers. First sign: she starts touching you for no apparent reason. This goes far beyond casual contact. Pay attention to the quality of that touch. It's not a light brush against your arm just to emphasize something, nor a gentle nudge in response to a joke. It's intentional, often even unconscious. Neuroscience calls it initiated contact. When desire is triggered in a woman, her nervous system seeks to confirm the physical proximity of the person she's attracted to. Touch becomes a way of saying, "I want to close the distance between us." In practice, you'll notice it when she lets the contact last a little longer than usual. That extra second changes everything. It's her body communicating before her words. If this resonates with you, give it a like. It helps me continue sharing this type of content for free on the channel. Second sign: the quality of her gaze changes. Everyone understands what it means to look with interest, but few truly know what to look for. When desire is present, his pupils dilate slightly, an automatic response of the autonomic nervous system. He also maintains eye contact for longer than what is considered socially neutral, and when he looks away, he directs his gaze downward, not sideways, but straight down. This gesture is a micro-expression of receptiveness and openness, studied for decades in the psychology of nonverbal behavior. It's not something he has consciously learned. It simply happens. You'll notice a pattern. He looks at you, offers a slight smile, lowers his gaze, and then looks back at you. It's as if he's saying, without words, "I see you, and I like what I see." Now, the 3rd sign, the one that almost no man recognizes. He begins to create privacy where none existed before. This is how it manifests. You're in a social setting, surrounded by people, and suddenly he finds a way to create a more intimate space to talk with you. He might suggest going for a drink, take you to a quiet corner, or lower his voice as if he were going to share something personal. This isn't by chance. It's deliberate. The psychology of desire shows that before a woman opens up physically, she needs to create a safe space, both emotionally and physically. She's assessing whether you'll enter that space with her, whether you understand the invitation, and whether you respond with confidence and presence. The next step happens naturally. In my comprehensive guide, Secrets of Attraction, I explain how to respond to these signals with the right mindset. There, you'll not only learn to recognize these moments, but also how to act in a way that makes her perceive you as the man she's been waiting for. The link is in the description. Before you go, remember this. You didn't miss those moments because you weren't good enough, but because you were playing without knowing the rules. Now you know 3 of them, and applying that knowledge changes everything. The next time you detect one of these signals, you'll respond with a clarity most men will never have. That's a real advantage. Use it wisely. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next lesson. What's coming will be even more direct. I'm S.